show y'all. Every single time I come outside, it never fails. My roosters go to having a crow off. I have no control over that. Anyway, I enjoy it. But this is my mama's old shawl, and it is just so pretty. My mama's still living. I think she just turned 70. But I've had this old shawl of hers, and I've had it in like a old box of things or something, and I come across it and I was like, man, that is some kind of pretty. And Mama, she used to crochet the hound out of things whenever I was growing up, and I tried to learn from her then, but I think Mom, I just I couldn't catch on quite as well as I wanted to. And she tried to teach me, and she showed me a few things, but I didn't really start crocheting, I think, until I was in my early 20s or mid 20s. And then I kind of picked it up off and on from then on, but now you can't keep a hook out of my hand. It's the only thing that truly brings me peace in these troubled days. I have to keep my hands busy, and it definitely helps keep them busy. But this is her old shawl, one of many that she has done, and it's just a simple cluster stitch, you know, what we call the granny stitch. Here's the center of it, and then it goes down right here, and it's just so pretty. So I was studying it. You know how you study your mom's things and stuff like that. So I was studying it, and I wanted to recreate it, and it's just kind of folded over there. I decided I'd hang it on the clothesline, one of my clotheslines right here, and give y'all a nice shot of it. That little runner right there, that I got from a thrift store. Let's see. Yeah, I got this from a thrift store probably about a year ago. And I've had it hanging out here on my clothesline since the whole time. And it has barely, believe it or not, faded. But it was so pretty. I think it was 50 cents. But I remember taking it up to the front and telling the lady that it's just beautiful. And, you know, it's priceless for me. And she felt the same way. But that's my little runner. It's always hanging out here through the summer, winter, snow, rain. It's right there. But anyway, my mama's shawl is precious to me. So what I wanted to do was recreate her shawl. So what I'm doing, she had to have used a bigger hook. So I ordered me some antique white from Pound of Love, because I wanted to get a color as close to this as I possibly could. And it's a pretty fair match. So I ordered antique white, and I started yesterday using a J hook, and it's a 4 worsted, you know, Pound of Love. And I got a little piece through it, but I didn't happen to have the shawl on me. So I had to wait till I got back home after getting hay with my husband, and saw that my stitches were smaller than hers. So I started studying hers. So I actually had to go up to JKL, I think it's an L. It's a 7.0 millimeter hook. So I'm thinking that's an L. So I started on that. And I'll show that to you in a few minutes. I'm going to go back inside the house and show you what I've started on. And I'll kind of put them side by side as a comparison. So, yeah, I think it's special that if you have something that belongs to your mama, why not recreate one for yourself? And that way you'll have hers and yours. And, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. You might can see some of it from back here too. But it's just a real pretty shawl. It's a very simple shawl. Anybody can make this shawl. Anybody. So this is a very beginner friendly shawl. This ain't a tutorial. I might do one of those one day, but not today. But yeah, I just wanted to share this little treasure with y'all, and show you how I'm recreating it. I think that would be something really nice for all of us to do that crochet. All right, let's go inside, y'all. Now this is the shawl I've started. to do. And I'm not sure that it's exactly like Mama's, but it's pretty much, you know, right on track with it. And that's what I'm using. I'm using Pound of Love, and it's the color Antique White, and it's got 120 or 1,020 yards in it. Number 4, 16 ounce. Y'all, this yarn is so soft. It is nice. It is very, very wearable. So yeah. But this is the shawl I've started. And mine's kind of curving up to the top a little bit because I'm doing a shell in each first stitch. As you turn, I do a shell in those also. But it'll even out whenever the longer it gets and everything, it'll straighten out, I'm pretty sure. But here's the center of mine right there. So this is how I'm redoing my Mama's shawl for myself. Now this one is the one I started on, but it's smaller. The little shells are so much smaller. And that was a size J hook. So what I'm going to do with this one right here is I'm going to make it a little head, like a bandana kind of, but a headkerchief. I think that's what they call them things. So I'm going to add little tassels at the end of it so I can tie it around my hair, or like a band or something in it, and just wear it on my hair. So I think that'd be real pretty. So there's that one. That's what it began to be, and I didn't want to waste all that work, so I turned it into that. So this is my recreation of Mama's shawl. Here they are side by side. And like I said, Mama must have used a big old hook, because I've actually went to a 7mm, and they pretty much are close in size. Let me find a better view of it, because always the top stitch ain't really, it's always curved in. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get as close as possible to it as I can. And when I get this done, I will definitely show y'all. I'll pin them up on my clothesline side by side and let you see them. So this is a very, very special project I'm working on. Alright, that's it for today. Y'all have a fine day. Shalom from Hilltop Hollar, y'all. Halal'YAHUAH.